Hey, thanks for meeting me here tonight. You're really the only reason I made it to the library. Yeah, it's like a monsoon, but I always find rain so soothing. This rain, though, gosh, I almost couldn't step outside. But knowing you would be waiting here for me, I would never let you down. What would I do without my study buddy? Yeah, I really need you now more than ever. I'm so stressed about the exam next week. You really are the best for helping me out. I really need to get through all this material. Haven't you heard? Professor Smith doesn't mess around with his exams. It's gonna be so tough. And I honestly haven't even started studying, really. God, I'm such an idiot. Have you started studying yet? Well then, we have to be sure we don't get distracted tonight. Let's go find a spot somewhere in here. Well, this corner seems quiet enough. It's so much cozier in these upper floors, where there's fewer people around. Should we set up right here? There's even this cute little couch. Perfect to curl up on. I think we're gonna get a lot of work done if we just stay on task. So, I've been going over my notes from class, but I feel like I need to do more. Did you get to review the textbook? Yeah, I agree. Some of this stuff is just not sinking in for me. Maybe we can go over it together? Sometimes I feel like explaining things to someone really helps me understand them better. So where do you want to start? Well, I was thinking the first chapter seems like a good place as any to begin. Okay. Chapter 1. You know, it reminds me of how this book started out. You have to read it. It's like where these 3 guys wake up in Las Vegas and then they don't remember, like, anything from the night before. Wait, that was a movie? Have you seen The Hangover? Well, you haven't seen it with me. I really think we should watch it again together anyways. Don't you want to watch it with me? Sounds good. Knowing we'll have a way to treat ourselves after this hard study session. Anyways, yeah. Chapter 1, yeah. So, I guess we need to go over the skeletal system. The structure of bones. I feel like there's a lot of different types. There are long bones, short bones, flat bones. Each type serves a different purpose in the body, right? Why does this have to be so tricky? I can't keep track of all of these bones. Let's read here. It says, proper nutrition, especially calcium and vitamin D, is essential for maintaining strong and healthy bones. Do you think I have a vitamin D deficiency? Well, it's too bad it's pouring. It wasn't sunny all day. I really don't think I've gotten my daily dose yet. Maybe that's why I'm so off course in studying. I can't focus. My bones just need some D. I'm glad I have a study buddy. Just thinking about anatomy and all this body stuff, it's not something I want to do alone. That's what study dates are for, right? Well, I think my brain's starting to get a little fried. How are you holding up? Yeah, I could definitely use a break. Want to go grab some coffee from the cafe downstairs? I could really use a boost to keep me going. Let's, go down to the cafe. I think it should still be open. Wow. It's really coming down out there. I think my jacket is totally soaked through. Could I borrow your sweatshirt? Oh, please. I really need it. I'm starting to get cold. I have goosebumps everywhere. Please, won't you let me have it? I bet it smells amazing just like you. Yeah, I promise I won't spill any coffee on it. Don't you trust me? Well, then let me borrow the sweatshirt, silly. I'm shivering. Thank you. Let's have some of this coffee now. Maybe it'll help warm me up some more. This coffee tastes like dirt. But I guess it's fine. Some sacrifices always have to be made for the grade. How's yours? Yeah, right? I think they served us mud. But anyway, studying with you, it's really the highlight of my week. I never thought I'd have this much fun cramming for an exam. So, I've been meaning to ask you something. Well, I was wondering if you wanted to study together again sometime. It's just, I feel like we make a pretty good team. It's been really helpful having someone to talk about the concepts with, and I could really use the help, to be honest. So, what do you think? Could we make this a regular thing? Maybe we could meet up here once a week to study together. You know, just being proactive. I'm always trying to find new ways to stay on top of my coursework. And with you by my side, I feel like I could tackle anything. Well, we could actually study together even more often if you want. Just so long as I don't fall behind in any of my classes. You'll make sure I concentrate, right? You really promise you won't do anything to distract me? Well, it's just pretty serious because I really need help this semester to stay on task. And I thought that we had a lot of work that we could get done together. So, are you ready to dive back into our studies? Yeah, let's finish strong. So, let's move on to the muscular system. I've always found this part fascinating. You know, how our muscles work together. I guess they are kind of like us. A good team, always in sync. Did you know that the human body has over 600 muscles? So many muscles to remember for this exam. I sure will have them memorized in no time. Especially if you would let me feel them on you. I'm just kidding. But, you know, it always helps to be more familiar with the material. So, do you want to quiz each other on the muscle names and functions? I bet you're gonna crush this. Yeah, you definitely know more than me. I'm really so lost in this class. But bring it on, you know? Maybe I will have more right answers than you. So, your turn first. What's the name of the muscle that flexes the forearm? Not quite. Well, it's the bicep. I mean, you would know. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. I can see it on you. Your arms, they're huge. Here, let me feel for myself. Jeez. Your muscles are like rock hard. Sorry. I'm just getting distracted again. But I think you got it wrong. Just a little bit. It's actually called... I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's called the biceps brachii? Yeah, see, you were close. It originates from the scapula and inserts deep into the radius I need something inserted into my radius. I swear. None of this material is penetrating at all. But nicely done. I wouldn't have gotten it even just a little bit. I knew I picked the right buddy. You're not just a pretty face after all. You're pretty smart, too. Here, you quiz one for me. That's tough. The name of the muscle that controls breathing. I think I know it. Just give me a second. It's the diaphragm? Wow. I can't believe I finally got one right. I guess I should definitely know that one. I'm breathing now, aren't I? Yeah, I feel like when you quiz me, it always gets me breathing faster. Like, my heart rate goes up. Well, just, it makes me nervous. Like, I want to impress you and get the right answer, but I haven't been doing that very much. So, now that I got one right, do I win a treat or anything? Yeah, a treat. Like, maybe a massage? Really, my neck is so tight from bending over all of these books. I think I need a break again. Do you think you could get right here between my... What are these muscles again? Yeah, right here in, as you said, my trapezius muscle. Thanks. That feels so good. Right there. You know, I have an idea. I just think it'll really help me if I can see in my own body where each of these muscles are. So, okay, so that's my lat, my latissimus dorsi, and further down. So those are my obliques. Oh, it tickles when you touch there. You seem to have an answer to everything. Even my back issues. Just like you've had my back with all this exam prep. I couldn't have gotten this done without all your help. But I also can't wait to be on my back later. Just sleeping, of course. But actually, should we head to bed? I'm already laying out right now, right here. And I really want to sleep, but then we would have to split up and go back outside in all this rain. Yeah, that would be awful. Especially because you never finished this massage. And I definitely didn't learn enough of the material. So, we might have to curl up right here and sleep. I just really don't want to get soggy all over again and head back home. And if we stay here, well, it's private. I'm just already so relaxed. I think if we just lie down next to each other. Here, let me scoot over. I'll even let you be the little spoon just because you've helped me so much. Hmm. So cozy. And then when we wake up, we can get right back to studying each other's anatomy. Unless you weren't ready for the lesson to be over.